Today I'm going to be showing you 12 stealing tricks I wish I knew sooner because honestly I wasted a ton of time in Roblox, and if I had just known the stuff I'm going to show you today, it would have been way easier. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect this first method to like ever work until I actually tried it for myself, and that is to camouflage in someone's base. Because this actually works surprisingly well, and I've stolen a few Brainrot gods and secrets using it. But you're probably thinking, nah, no way this will ever work, they'll definitely just see me. And while I'd love to say that you're wrong, unfortunately, they do catch you sometimes. To make this work even better, why not just go invisible? Now, pay close attention here, because this glitch could get patched at any moment. But currently, if you equip this cat skin from Minecraft, it will actually make you invisible and glitch you into the floor so no players can see you. I wish I knew this sooner because it just works insanely well. But what do you do if you don't have enough Robux to buy the character? Well, fortunately for you, there's a method that works extremely well that costs 0 Robux. Now, you're probably wondering how you do it, and for this you're gonna need 2 items, a trap and an all-seen sentry turret. To start off, you're gonna want to wait until your enemy's base has roughly 10 seconds left before it unlocks. Then you're gonna want to run over and place your sentry turret about halfway between your base and their base, so it's like right in the middle. Now as soon as it unlocks, just rush into their base and steal the Brainrot, and then the trick is you're gonna want to run straight past your sentry turret so that it takes them out in the process and you can get away. This next one is harsh advice, and that is to not steal secrets. I know it might sound backwards, but early on, do not go for the best secret. Like, I know they're awesome, but every time you rebirth, you lose all your Brainrots, including your secrets, so honestly, it's just not worth it. Instead, go for the mythics, because usually the best players won't even really care if they lose a mythic. Also, players with secrets will usually have way better items than you, so unless you've got a friend, it'll just be almost impossible to steal. But if you're looking to play solo though, this next method will probably help you. And all you're gonna need for this is some traps and maybe a sentry turret if you want to make it even easier. Now to pull it off, just go to an empty base, place down like 3 or 4 traps right outside, and then put a sentry turret right on the inside. Then you're just gonna want to go invisible, and as soon as a player joins, they'll be stuck with all of the traps you have, and it should give you enough time for their base to unlock and you can just steal a Brainrot god. However, as you get better and start joining more advanced servers with better players in them, unfortunately, some of these methods will stop working, which means it's time for an upgrade. Earlier, we talked about using sentry turrets, but why not use an invisible one? I use this method all the time, and to pull it off, you're just gonna want to go invisible to sneak into someone's base. Then when there's about 4 seconds left, pop out of the invisibility to place down the turret, and it'll stun the player so that as soon as the base unlocks, you can steal the Brainrot god or secret or like whatever. The only downside is if your base is super far away, they will have time to get up and then start chasing you, and unfortunately they might catch up to you sometime. But that's why this next one works even better. Start off by placing a sentry turret on top of another base. Then you're just gonna want to stand in the center until an enemy joins. Once they do, you will automatically be inside the second level of the base, and the best part is they have no idea that you're there. Now you're almost all good to go from here, but there's still one mistake you can make. From here, wait until their base actually unlocks, and then just run around the side so you can jump on their turret and get onto the roof. Now that you're up here, you can just jump on the wall and have a straight path right back to your base, and they'll be so confused that they won't even know where you're at. I didn't believe this next one would work until I actually tried it for myself, and that is to pretend to be a Brainrot. But most people overlook the trick to actually get it to work. Almost everyone will just go into a base, and then as soon as it unlocks, they'll jump out and try and steal something. But to really convince them that you're an actual Brainrot and not a player, have a friend come in and try and steal from them. Now the key here is that you don't want to move. They're gonna try and stop your friend from stealing and lock their base. Now they're gonna be all relaxed because they think that they stopped your friend from stealing, but here's the trick. As soon as it unlocks, simply grab their Brainrot and start running, and they'll be so caught off guard that you should get away with it. I got a question. Have you unlocked the web slinger yet? Because if you have it unlocked, just go up to a player and use it on them. Now you're gonna want to drag them away and then use the Medusa's head to stun them. Once you've done this, turn invisible or use the speed coil to get back to their base super fast and make off with a Brainrot before they even know what happened. Answer this question. How can a clone device, an invisibility cloak, and traps get you any Brainrot god or secret that you'd like? The answer is probably easier than you'd expect. Simply place a trap at the start of their base, use the clone device to sneak in and go invisible, then once the base unlocks, they'll come back to try and lock it, get hit with the trap, and you can just steal any Brainrot or secret that you want. I'm not gonna lie, I have yet to see this next method fail, but it does involve spending a little bit of Robux. To start off, you're gonna want to grab a friend who has the magic carpet unlocked. Then clone yourself into someone's base and you're gonna want to pay to unlock the door. Once you've done this, now you're gonna want to jump on their back and they'll just fly you to wherever your base is and you can steal any Brainrot. Now, what would you do if you had admin commands unlocked? Well, if you're anything like me, you'd just keep hitting the jail button over and over again. And that's exactly what this trick is. Just somehow get in their base using whatever method you'd like, and as soon as it unlocks, just hit the jail button. Because now you have free reign to steal whatever Brainrot you'd like. However, I think I would have stolen something better. Now make sure to join the Discord link below, but what does your favorite Brainrot actually say about you? To find out, watch this video next.